Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be playing Real Racing 3 and just testing how good it is, because I've seen a lot of people play it online and try flexing their scores and times. But honestly, I think the game's just too easy, and yeah, there's not really much to be proud of if you're good at this game. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so starting off, we got the introduction race, which is with a bunch of Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So we don't go straight into the F1 right off the bat, but we start with something more simple. So I'll quickly do this and then we'll do the F1 tracks. Okay, so it first teaches us that we gotta tell our device to steer and stuff, and yeah, just the basics really. Okay, so the unfortunate thing is, because there's a lot of tilting, the microphone quality of the video will not be that good. But I hope you guys don't mind. Alright, so it looks like there's some rookie races to get you started with the game. Alright, so I just had to turn the volume down real quick, because in that first clip that you guys saw, my phone's screen recording software included the game volume, so you could barely hear what I was saying. Alright, so let's start this. Okay, so it looks like the game does have some slipstream and stuff, because you could see when I was right behind that other car, the speedometer in the bottom, it turned yellow and I was accelerating much faster. So that's something that's good, I guess. But overall, the grip and the traction levels just are not realistic at all. The car feels like it's on rails, and yeah, it's definitely not realistic. But I guess it's just a mobile game after all, so we can't really expect too much. I just need to find out how I can play the F1 tracks, because I remember playing them quite a while ago. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just have to finish these before I can get to F1, so I'll quickly do that. Okay, so I just recorded the last 2 bits and realized that my microphone wasn't turned on the entire time. So what you just heard was probably a voiceover, but luckily I turned it on for this time. So let's go and start the race. Oh, the assists were on the side. I didn't even realize that. Alright, whatever. I hope they're not too high, because when braking assist is really high, that just slows you down so much. Okay, that was a really bad start. But for some reason we started P22, which is a bit annoying. Alright, we're gonna get a good slipstream out of this person. And yeah, we went completely off the track there, but it's fine. Okay, let's see how many cars we can overtake with the slipstream. Okay, so this car is a bit slower than the Red Bull that I was just racing, because you can see that, oh, we actually checked the person out. Anyway, as I was saying, this car is much slower actually compared to the Red Bull, because the top speed isn't crossing like 170 miles an hour. Okay, we're still P7 and there's only 1 lap to go. I don't know if we can realistically win this, but anyway, we're gonna overtake whatever that is. Oh, he went down he went to the side of us. But I guess we didn't give him no space. Alright, next overtake. So we gotta get from P5 to P1 within the next lap. Or else I might just redo the challenge. Okay, really good slipstream there. This car's, in one way it's really hard to control, but in another way it's really easy, like in terms of grip and traction. But since you're on mobile and the car setup isn't that good, it's kind of challenging to be really fast in it. Okay, so somehow we're getting a slipstream from all the way back here. I don't know how that's working. Alright, there's no way we're winning this. Yeah, he's pulling away by quite a bit. Like I said, with brake assist really high, it's not that good. But then again, braking the way you brake in this game doesn't seem that effective, because you just tap on the screen and it's meant to brake for you. But honestly, it's not that boring. The tilt to steer feature is quite fun, because it feels like it's an actual steering wheel rather than just some random finger controls like joysticks. But yeah, this game needs to improve its physics. Okay, we're closing in on P5. We're probably going to be able to overtake them before the end of the race, but I think that's going to be our only overtake of this lap. Yeah, this slipstream is just too overpowered. Okay, yeah, that was not even close. Oh, I accidentally braked there. Okay, there we go. And that's P4. Alright, let's retry the challenge, because I know I can do better. Okay, so I started the next race by accident, but I didn't realize when you click retry, there wouldn't be a start option and it would just go to the 3 red lights. So I accidentally started it, but anyway, here we go. So what we want to do is get a really good start here without collision, so not like that. But either way, let's just continue. I want to try getting at least P3 by the start of the next lap. So that means we got to make some clean overtakes here. Alright, that's good, that's good. We're going with an insane amount of speed into this person. Let's just go around the outside. Oh, that was not good. Okay, so P1 is probably out of our reach, but I just want to get at least P2, because before I got in, you might have seen that I already did get P1 here before, but it's been a while since I played this game. Okay, never mind, we might win. That was a really good dive there, but of course that was really unrealistic, because that would not happen in the real game, let alone real life. So after that, I made another overtake and came into P5, and then got a really good slipstream down the straight here. Okay, so this car does hit well above the 180 miles per hour, but that's only in the slipstreams. Alright, we're already up into P4 before the start of the next lap, which is decent, I guess, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to win the race. It's really better than what we did before, so that's alright, I guess. So nothing much really happened after that, but then coming out that really long straight, this happened. So we'll get a podium for sure, but winning, yeah, that's definitely out of the reach. Let's go down the inside there. Ooh, you had to swerve out the way, that was my fault. Alright, we just put a wheel in the grass, but usually that would have just taken me out the track. But for some reason, the streets, the texture is all the same, and nothing happened, which is not realistic, but in this case I helped it out. Okay, let's try making the overtake on this person here. Maybe we might even get P2, but that's probably unlikely. Oh, never mind. It looks like we're closing in, but I'm not really sure. Okay, there we go, slipstream. We're probably gonna overtake him. It's gonna be close, and we make a dive down the inside and overtake him on the chicane. Alright, simply lovely. We got P2. Could have been better, but honestly, I think this is enough. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. I know it took a while for me to release this video, but a lot of stuff got in the way, which is why it took this long. So I'm sorry about that. But either way, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And until then, stay tuned for the next one.